Good afternoon, good afternoon. We are 2 minutes away from the interest rate decision of Jerome Powell and the Fed. And then at 2:30 p.m. EST, Jerome Powell is speaking on a press conference as usual. Good afternoon, good afternoon. We'll see what the market wants to do. I am willing to trade 2 evals. You cannot trade funded accounts depending on your PropFirm rules. TBT is 1 minute before and after. Check your PropFirms rules if you're trading with a PropFirm account. I am willing to risk 2 eval accounts on this news. I may, yeah, we'll do it probably right off the bat, depending how volatile it gets, depending what happens. We'll see. We'll see. Good afternoon, trades. A long time no see. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Alright, so before this starts in 2 minutes, ES is above the 100 MA, 100-day moving average, above the 200 SMA, 200-day simple moving average. RSI is propped up above the MA. Williams R 120-day getting in overbought territory. And then the NQ 30-minute had a nice bounce and getting close, not quite, but got close to touching the VWAP, the volume weighted average price, also above the 200 SMA, not quite filling the gap. The gap is at 24,304 on the NASDAQ from the September to December contract switchover. Let's get this straight. Nvidia is down currently before FOMC in 1 minute. Down 2.3%. Tesla's down 0.4%. Google is down 1.4%. Amazon's down 1%. Microsoft flipped green. Meta is down 0.9%. Apple is up 0.5%. Netflix is up 1.5%. MicroStrategy down 0.6%. Palantir down 2.9%. And in 30 seconds, chat, U.S. interest rate decision, FOMC rate statement, and SEP, Fed median rate forecast, etc., etc. And then 30 minutes after that, Jerome Powell speaking on a FOMC press conference. 20 seconds. Let's go. It's already getting volatile. ES is waking up. NQ waking up. All right, it's going up. Type of the VWAP. 10 seconds. Low insider trading or predicting going on. Top of the VWAP, we have that pivot point up top at 24,487. News is out. Shorting for now. I'm willing to risk it. In with 10, down 2,000. Down 3, very volatile, very risky. This counts slightly to blow. Putting some risk on. A 14, taking that 5th. Secure 16, all right, very good. Moving on. Boom, 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 boom. Tapping that VWAP. What's the decision? Anyone have the news? Anyone have the news? Tapping that pivot point again, 24,487. Couldn't really talk there. Still don't know the news. What's the news? Seems very positive. Did he cut 50 BPs? Did he cut a quarter? Could be none though. Which VWAP gap full session? What'd he cut? What'd he cut? What'd he cut? Did he not cut? What'd he cut? Anyone have the news? Chat. He cut 25 BPs. He cut a quarter point. Alright, so this isn't going to be as bullish as it should be. Market did wake up, but I'm expecting this to come down now. There it is. Alright. So it's not going to be as bullish as everyone thinks it's going to be. A lot more people were pricing in a higher rate cut. The poly market had it at 25 BPs, etc., etc. But a lot of people had very high expectations, and only 25 BPs is going to be kind of a neutral, slightly bearish, at least temporarily, then probably go up. And then when Jerome Powell talks, this could fully tank to the 200 SMA. Fed median projection shows 50 BPs more rate cut in 2025. Man, that would be beautiful. That would be very beautiful. Alright, NQ bouncing off the VWAP. Tapping the 100 MA. Was a longer day than expected, but successful. How was yours? I think the 25 was expected. Yeah. Very good. All green. 7, 8, 9, 10. Up 2.6. We just got 1.6. In, out, in, out. Nvidia sitting down 2.15%. Google is down 1%. We're climbing up. ES climbing up pretty strong. ES is above the VWAP 200 SMA, 100 MA. Very strong. Pivot point up top at 24,529. Remember that V-shaped recovery. ES already fulfilled that V-shaped recovery earlier. Now NQ is getting close. It has to go to 24,540. Probably going to swipe the high of pre-market too, which is that green line up top. High pre-market up top, green line 24,553. I wouldn't mind if it swiped it and then came a little bit down. Tesla did flip green. MicroStrategy flipping green. Bitcoin coming up, ETH flipping green, trying to. Nice profits. I'm not sure what to think about this for the next day, if it'll carry over strong. Next Monday is going to be very slow. It's going to be very low volatility. Probably only trade for a couple hours, maybe come back for power hour at 3 p.m. on Monday tomorrow. Next week, Monday next week. The following days should be pretty volatile, at least for the first hour. We have U.S. initial jobless claims tomorrow. Volatility will likely die around 11:30, depending if Trump gets active. We have a 9:20 a.m. EST tomorrow. Trump and UK PM Stallmer press conference. Friday, Trump is speaking tentative. Friday will probably be a little lackluster. Sick legend. Just made 60K off FOMC. Good stuff, Ledge. And very nice, Ledge. Now in 15 minutes, 25 minutes, we have Jerome Powell. Which VWAP, the full session or RTH? Session. Anchor period is session. ES is getting exhausted. I think it has one more leg up. I think the NQ is going to V-shape recover. We'll see. ES looks like it wants to pull back. NQ pulling back to that pivot point, 24,487. Probably a little bit of both, Miguel. Miguel asks, are we watching Jerome Powell or will we be trading? Probably a little bit of both. Tesla flipping back red. I would have liked this a lot better if it pumped up to 24,550. Swiped that pre-market high, then came down. Don't always get what we want though. Nice bounce on the VWAP though. Fed policymakers see 1.6 GDP growth in 2025 versus 1.4% in June. See longer run growth at 1.8% versus 1.8% in June. Alright, so the Fed sees GDP going up and growing 0.2%. Volatility should stick around a little bit for a little bit. Probably throughout the rest of the session, especially with Jerome Powell talking, it'll just start trending one way. Have some volatility wicks, especially when he starts talking. Good afternoon, good afternoon. As soon as he says those words. See. We're falling below the VWAP. Bitcoin's coming up. Volatility is still here. The VIX volatility index is at 15.87, still down 3%. The ATR is just edging up. Average true range is at 20 ATR. The NASDAQ does not want to let go of this VWAP. Fed downside risk to employment have risen. Traders add to bets on at least one more Fed rate cut this year. Yeah, probably only another 25 BPs. Top of the 20, man. Yes, looks like it wants to fall down to the VWAP. NQ 30-minute rejected the VWAP quite hard. Very big wick. Probably going to swipe the low of day. I'm in with one. In with one long. It's probably going to swipe a little lower, but I'll be with one. I'm not positioning with 5 because this could tank a little further. Up 100, up 2. Up 3. So, a little more, a little more. A little more. Up 3. On. Bounce, bounce, bounce. If you guys are enjoying the stream, smash that like button, follow the channel, subscribe. Let's go. Up 300. A little higher. Taking at 4. Alright, this is probably flushing lower. Bitcoin's coming down, Nvidia's coming down, Google's coming down. This has a little more cool off. Appreciate the follow, Hung. Appreciate you. Jerome Powell speaking in 18 minutes. 18 minutes, chat. FOMC press conference with Jerome Powell at 2:30 p.m. EST. Let's see if Trump says anything. About to tap that pivot point as well. Trump has not tweeted in like 15 hours. He is in the UK. U.S. interest rate futures price in 94 chance of Fed cut in October after Fed statement was 71.6%, but just before. ES falling below the VWAP. Nvidia is now down 3%. Google is down 1.3%. Boom. And with one on that liquidity sweep. This could waterfall. This could get out of hand very quick. Going against this is very high risk. Up 100, up 2. Do not follow me. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do or say is financial advice. Entertainment, educational purpose only. Hold your own conviction. Up 100, up 200. One contract long. Want a little more pop, if it has it. We're going against a lot here. ES tapping the 200 SMA. Down 30, down 100. Might want to go to that pivot point. 24,330. Flush it down. I'm in with one more, in with 2. Down 300, down 4. This could get out of hand very quick. Up 90. Pop. Pop up. Down 4, down 5. Down 2. ES rejecting the 200 SMA. 100 MA. Down 10 points. And with 4 more, and with 6 total. Come on. Up 4, up 5. Bounce, 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 bounce. Down 8. Up 90. Bounce. ES is trying. Down 7, down 8. About to tap that pivot point. Down 14, down 15. Down 3. Ooh, it's waterfalling. This count's about to be gone. 500 away. Down 30 points. This count's gone. Just bet on it. I'm not going to add to it just yet. And gone. The waterfall, waterfall, waterfall. 6. About to tap the 200 SMA. That is the gap fill though. Gap fill from the September contracts rolling over to December. About to tap the 200 SMA as well. What's up, Tom? Google is now down 1.7%. Nvidia down 3.25%. Six green, 1 gone. Recover that pivot point, 24,330. Pivot point to the upside at 24,396. Ay. There are no missed opportunities, only the next one, but a little introspection. I mean, it's very high risk trading. This volatility is 100 point wicks. Back and forth. Very risky. Most are not doing it, and if you are, you're accruing a lot of risk. But the play there was to wait until the liquidity sweep. I started position about here. Leveraged in with 6 here. The real play was to start after the liquidity sweep of this, or to go short. But when it extends like that, I don't like going short once that move's been made. Fed inflation has moved up and remains somewhat elevated. Fed maintains current pace of balance sheet drawdown. The Fed says we are tentative to both sides of the dual mandate. Economic growth moderate over the first half of this year. U.S. rate futures price in about 69 BPs of cuts in 2025 after Fed statement. Little change from before. Fed inflation. Fed projection imply additional 50 BPs of rate cuts in 2025. 25 BPs more in 2026. 25 BP more in 2027. Missed the move by what? 20 points? Could have went in with another count. I'm watching and it's doing the same. Bitcoin is moving. The gaps have been filled. Thank you, 30 minutes. Tap the 200 SMA. ES is currently below the 100 MA, 200 SMA, tapping both of them as we speak, and below the volume weighted average price, the VWAP. This is likely gonna probably stand a little still be volatile, but we're probably gonna go into a little bit of a consolidation if I had to guess before Jerome Powell. Maybe a consolidation trend. Big drop, I think. We'll see. We'll see. That is a lower high. Uh, 9 minutes until Jerome Powell. Myth 1. Looks like it's gonna pop a bit. Up 100, tap that pivot point. ES is above the 200 SMA. This may only be a scalp. It may want to go to the VWAP to be fair. Up 100, 150. Taking 3. Beautiful. So liquidity sweep up. Tap the 21 EMA. ES tap the VWAP. Nvidia was edging up, Google was edging up, and then the ES had a little bull candle, a little bullish wick, and then the volatility was coming with the wick. NQ likely to pump a little higher, but one contract I'm taking 350. Yo, Gapper. Tuesday, Gap. What's up, Gap? Gapper is back in town. 7 minutes. You been good, Gap? Hopefully you've been good. Thanks for the black background. Yeah, the white was hurting my eyes actually. I stared at it a little bit off stream, and my eyes were definitely strained. Yes, and that move just now was awesome. Got some Hail Mary positions filled. Tough. Jerome Powell speaking in 5 minutes. I'm gonna see if they have a bullish momentum. I see it. I don't fully believe it, but they may want to prop it up until Jerome Powell speaks. And then it'll probably come down, probably wick up to the VWAP if I had to guess. As I say that though, Nvidia's trying to come down. Down 70, down 100. Tapping the 20 May. Projecting from the 20 May on the NQ5 minute chart as well. Let's see. Could be wrong. Nvidia is trying to fall. Google's trying to come up. Down 200, down 3. About to tap the pivot point. On bounce. 3-4 minutes until Jerome Powell starts speaking. ES is still above the VWAP, trying to come up 80, up 90, up 100, up 150, one contract long. Down 70. Having a hard time getting over that 21 email on the NQ5 minute. We need Nvidia to pump up. ES is rejecting VWAP, coming down 500, tapping that pivot point. Down 20 points. Google's coming up, Nvidia's coming down. 3 minutes until Jerome Powell starts speaking. Yeah, I was about to say, am I going crazy or this thing looks like it wants a pump? Thought I was going crazy for a minute once it rejected. There it is, taking 350. My whole computer just lagged. I don't know if you guys can still see me. Everything's frozen. Everything is frozen right now. Hello, hello, hello. Holy crap. Why am I lagging? Oh, hopefully I'm out. Come on, cut the position, close. Am I still live? Can you guys see me? Yes or no? Yes or no in chat. I can see you on a different, there we go. Holy crap. At least the position's closed. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. My whole thing is froze, but it's stopped, but we good now? You're lagging, mate? Yeah, I'm still lagging. I have no idea. I'm not dropping frames.
Order filled.
At least I'm out of that position. It actually gave me a little more than I wanted, if you can even still hear me. We profited 540 in that position. Why the fuck is this lagging? Alright, hold on. I'm switching to a different overlay. What is this doing? Oh, 4 months of nothing, and today is a lot of resistance behind the scenes, and now this. I don't even know if you guys can still hear me or not. I mean, what is this even doing? Ninja Trader is literally crashing me right now. And I can't even do anything. Oh, man. The resistance is strong today. I don't even know if you guys can hear me or not, but it's strong. It's fucking strong today. Trying to control, delete. I don't want to restart my computer because I will not be coming back on stream. The setup process is way too long. So if this thing crashes, it is over. The devil may win this one. Fucking crash my shit. Ah. Internet's fine, so. Oh, you guys can still see me. Alright. Wait. I literally can't do anything. I can't see my chart. I can't see everything. Control Delete is now opening. Maybe I can get into the task manager and do something. Trying not to shut down the PC, because then I will not be coming back on stream today. That process for multi-streaming takes too long. Give it a go.
Connection lost.